Nolan here, Tres Bon Cajun Meats. Good stuff in here. Yeah.
Welcome to Noligent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our barbecue restaurant review, we are exploring New Orleans BBQ at Tres Bon Cajun Meats, which is located in the New Orleans suburb of River Ridge at 10316 Jefferson Highway. So it is time to eat barbecue with me, and I love smoked barbecue meat, and I'm especially a big fan of smoked brisket barbecue. Tres Bon is much more than just barbecue, as they also have lots of Cajun treats such as fried duck, crawfish pies, meat pies, boudin, cracklins, and sausage, with a variety of other great Louisiana food. As you walk inside here, you immediately get hit with a scent of delicious smoked meat, as the smoker's right outside. New Orleans has only recently become an area with some good barbecue options, and out of all the tender smoked meats available now, one of the best options to sample are the burnt ends of beef brisket. So let's head on inside here and check this place out. So they keep adding more and more stuff to their collection here. They have a great collection of old matchbooks in here, and the collection is expanding every time I visit. So they keep adding more cool stuff all the time. So this is getting to be quite a cool place to see a lot of interesting collectible items. And it's also a great place just for the food items, so you get a lot of entertainment value here. They also have a good selection of beer for sale here, so you can also enjoy some of that. They also have Elaineisms all over the wall, which the owner's mother is named Elaine, and he's got various sayings that she's known for all throughout the store. Then they have all kinds of other meats and Cajun items for sale throughout the store. So you've got all manner of various spices and sausages and great products all over. My last visit here, they only had 2 pinball machines, and they've added 2 more, with one of them being a Kiss the Band pinball machine. Speaking of Kiss, the official coffee of the Noligent channel, the Dead Sled Coffee Company, has added a Kiss lineup of coffees, which looks really cool, and they've given me a 20% discount to offer y'all if you're interested in checking some of that out, and the website link is down below. They also have a telephone booth and a video game system, so there's plenty of interesting entertainment here and a little nostalgia. They also have this bar set up that they keep adding stuff to, so as you look around, this is really a fascinating place with a lot of great collectibles, a lot of great seating, and a lot of fun things to do, and some great food that we're also going to try out. So let's look at this menu right now. They are open 7 days a week, and this is Sunday's menu, and they have a different menu for each day of the week. So for starters, they have cracklin. They offer both traditional pork cracklin and chicken cracklin, brisket poutine, pigs in a blanket, triple bacon cheese fries. Then you have plates served with 2 sides of bread, smoked pulled pork, smoked sausage, smoked ribs, 2 meat, burnt ends, sandwiches, barbecue chicken, barbecue pulled pork, smoked chicken salad, combo deal, add any side and a 20-ounce drink for $5. And sides, the smallest 4 and the largest 7, corn grits, sausage hash, and Dewey mac and cheese, baked beans, and ooey gooey cake. On my last visit, they even had chocolate-covered bacon, and then they have a huge normal menu of items they have every day. It's so big, we're not going to have time to go through that today. You can go online to their website to check that out. So you also go through a cafeteria-style line and pick out your proteins, and then you've got your sides and dessert options and a big tub of cracklins right there. So they have a great variety of meats in here. These are some nice beef short ribs, and then we have a brisket and grits bowl. And then we also have a brisket plate with potato salad and coleslaw here, and I added some sauce to this one already. And here's some of the burnt ends. They do a really good version of those here. And then we have the beef short ribs plate here at another visit I was at. They typically have a really great selection here, around lunch at least. By dinner time, they have sold out of some items sometimes. So you probably should shoot for lunch instead of dinner if you want the maximum amount of selection here, as the burnt ends especially sell out fast. So for this visit, I'm eating a brisket plate with some Brussels sprouts and some mac and cheese, and I got a roll here. So let's dig in. Here's a little sauce. Gonna add just enough. Here we go. And some delicious sauce all over this brisket plate. This is so much meat. They give you a huge amount of food here. These sides are a huge serving. They definitely give you a lot of value and a lot of food for the price. So usually the brisket's always pretty good in here. It's not the best in the New Orleans area, and it's certainly not a Texas Hill Country brisket. It's a little bit more soft and even pot roast consistency sometimes, depending on the time that you arrive to eat it. So it's not bad. It's just not what you would expect with a Texas Hill Country style tech meat brisket. So they have their own kind of way they do it here, but generally it does have a good smoke flavor, and it's generally quite enjoyable to eat. But it's definitely its own unique style. It's just a little bit different than most other brisket styles that we have in the area, so you definitely can't say it's Cajun meat. The mac and cheese is pretty cheesy here. It's got decent flavors. And, certainly I think I've got more favorite mac and cheeses, but the world of barbecue mac and cheeses in the New Orleans area has some mac and cheeses I'm not the biggest fan of, so the mac and cheese here is better than many others in the area. And the Brussels sprouts are pretty decent, so the sides are always decent. They're a little bit less of an afterthought than they are at other places. They take a little more time with their sides here than some other barbecue joints in the area. And the meat here, you can see it's pretty tender overall, but it's kind of broken down at almost a pot roast-like consistency because it's so moist and juicy. It's definitely not dry, so there's definitely moistness to the meat. It's easy to eat, so some people don't like their brisket have any dryness at all from the smoking process, which can happen. So if you like a little softer meat, they definitely can do that with their brisket here. The Brussels sprouts are quite cooked. There's no crunchiness to them at all. Some people like charred Brussels sprouts. These are definitely softer, more boiled style, but they're pretty good still. And the brisket overall is certainly a nice one. There's lots of it that you get too. Ooh, it was hard to take down this huge serving of brisket that they gave me. So they definitely give you a generous serving. Other than the joint, this is probably one of the most generous servings of meat of any of the barbecue places in the greater New Orleans area. So they definitely are not going to let you go away hungry in this place. So you've got a lot of food here. It's a huge serving, so you should plan to have a little bit to go often. So the serving sizes of the sides are definitely above average. So I am full and I can't eat more, so destroy the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about this. So the total for the brisket plate was $15 and I drank water. And here is another visit where I got some crawfish pies. Jambalaya crawfish pie. I love crawfish pies. Let's see. I haven't had them here yet before, though. It's piping hot. Look at that steam. Ooh, it's got some good crawfish and vegetables inside there. It's dripping with flavor. Oh, this is a good traditional style crawfish pie. It could have a little more crawfish for my preference. It's not quite up to the level of my favorite crawfish pie, which is Big Fisherman, but it's still a pretty good crawfish pie. So they've got some nice flavors in here. They also have meat pies here that are pretty good too, so you can get one of each and really have a meat fest of crawfish pie and a meat pie. So this is a normal item they have on their menu all the time, so you definitely should check it out. And here are the almond crusted fried duck tenders. And oh, we're gonna dig into these now. And they have a nice little dipping sauce they're served with. So let's just try one plain. This is the first time I've tried these before. So they've got a nice flavor. It's not that juicy like you get with chicken. It's definitely a little drier, so I think this sauce is gonna help. So we'll see how this little sweetness of the sauce contrasts with the duck, and that does go well together. So this is a tasty thing. These little tenders are tasty little morsels of deliciousness. So this is a good little duck dish. I've never had a duck dish quite like this before. So this is a unique item that I haven't really experienced before. So this is a nice little appetizer, and I've totally destroyed the duck. So go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about it, And now it's time for the burnt ends, or they call them burnt tips on the menu here. And these look beautiful. Oh yes, these things look really nice. So check this out. They're all perfectly cooked. They look amazing. They smell fantastic. I would say this is the star of the show of all of the different items that I've tried in here so far. I definitely haven't eaten the entire menu, but I've eaten most of the barbecue beef options and quite a few of the other options in here. So far, I would say that the joint has a little bit better burnt ends than here, but it's really close. Tres Bon and the joint are neck and neck for the top burnt ends in the New Orleans area. Now, there are a couple other places that make really good ones. They just haven't been active since the pandemic started. So just like I've totally destroyed those burnt ends, destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about all of the food in this video. So the total for my meal was $27.39 with tip. And I drank water again. My only complaint is they don't have freshly brewed iced tea. They have the tea that's hooked up to their fountain drinks, which, I don't like that flavor. I really wish they would offer real fresh brewed iced tea. That's my only suggestion for improvement here. So they have really great food here, and thanks so much to everybody at Tres Bon Cajun Meats for many years of fantastic food. Then most especially to all of you out there, thanks so much for tuning in and viewing the NOLA channel, especially to my Patreons. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and comment below, let me know what you thought about this video. While you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account because hey, I do work for tips and I appreciate any help with that. And if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, that also helps me. And also, share this video with any of your friends and contacts, as that also really helps us out a lot. Make sure, if you haven't yet, to destroy that subscribe button, which will be the little circle with my head on it right there. And the rectangles on either side of that will be links to more NOLA videos. And tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.